if you love jalapeno poppers, then I promise you are going to love this recipe. Keep watching. Hey friends, it's Kelly and welcome back to Mama Needs a Goal. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you're new here, welcome. So friends, today I am making my jalapeno chicken salad for lunch for hubby, and I'm gonna eat a little bit myself. This is one of our favorites and I thought I would share it with you. So let me quickly go over all the ingredients and then we'll get started. All right, we'll start back there. I have some Duke's mayo. I have 4 jalapeno peppers that I sliced open, cleaned out the seeds, and then I roasted them and then diced them up. 9 slices of bacon. My bacon was a lot thicker and bigger. It did not shrink up at all. So I did 9 slices. If your bacon shrinks up small, you definitely want to add a little bit more bacon. Maybe go with the whole pound. I have some garlic, some salt, and then I have a 1/3 less fat cream cheese. I prefer this cream cheese because one, it is softer and it's a lot easier to mix. And I just think that makes a huge difference when you're making this salad. I did bring it to room temperature a little bit just for the mixing up and all to make it even easier. I have some black pepper, and then I have 3 large scallions. I used my Temu scissors and just sliced those up very easy and quick. I have some shredded chicken. This chicken I buy at Costco. If you follow me and watch my Costco hauls, you know I buy the rotisserie chicken. It's a 3-pound pack already picked and shrink wrapped. I then divide it up in 3-pound packages and then I freeze each pound. So that is a pound of the Costco rotisserie chicken. And then I have some Mexican style cheese. So that, my friends, is all that I'll be using in today's recipe. All right, my friends, so we're gonna go ahead and get started making this mixture up. I just have a small bowl here. I'm gonna put my cream cheese, mayo, and just a little bit of salt and pepper in there. Get it mixed up really well before I add it to my salad, to the chicken and the rest of the ingredients. You can use a hand mixer if you want. I'm just gonna use a regular spatula and mix it up. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I have a 1/2 block of cream cheese, 4 ounces, and I did slice it up a little bit. I'm just going to mash that down just a little. Okay, and then I'm going to take my mayo. Now, I use a regular tablespoon from my silverware set. I don't use the tablespoon from like the measuring spoons. I like this. I don't know why. I just go in and do 2 globs. I'm not a huge mayo fan when it comes to salads, so I always start off with 2. Oops. And then I will add more if I need it. And then I'm going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. And a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Oops. And then a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder or garlic salt. And now I'm going to just mix that up really well. Probably easier with a fork. All right, let's try it with the fork. Like I said, you can definitely use a blender, make it a lot easier. I just honestly did not feel like dragging it out. I usually use a blender. but I'm just not in the mood today. I just did not feel like dealing with it. All right, now we're gonna pull over our larger bowl, and then we're gonna go ahead and mix the other ingredients together. All right, so I have my pound of chicken we're gonna add in there. I have my roasted jalapenos, and honestly, friends, you can use more than what I did if you prefer, not a big deal. As I've mentioned before, I always like to mix as I go along. And this is a great summer salad, especially for those of you that make or grow jalapenos. This is my green onion. I grow jalapenos and I always end up with an abundance of them, and I just freeze them. That's actually these from my garden from last year. And then I use them all through the winter. And I actually froze those whole and then just thawed them. They do get a little bit soggy. That's why I like to roast them, but they're still great, especially if you're baking them, making jalapeno poppers or stuff like this. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in my bacon. But like I said, this is great to use up some of those jalapenos that you have left over. Such a delicious meal. I think my lunch is going to be on a bed of lettuce. I have a bunch of a spring mix that's left that I need to get used up. And then we're going to put in about a cup. I just do one handful, which is roughly about a cup for me, depending on the size of your hand. And again, I use this bowl every single time when I'm making stuff, and I really need to use the bigger bowls. I just love this bowl, and I don't know why. I really need to use the bigger bowl. So I think I'm going to pull out my larger bowl just because it's going to be a little bit harder mixing with the wet ingredients. So let me grab my bigger bowl and transfer it. All right, I do this every single time I make something. So since I'm transferring it, I'm going to add half of this in here, add my wet ingredients, and then, because I just find it easier. I don't know if it's because of my hands or what, but I find it a lot easier for me to mix this way. It just doesn't hurt my hands as much. All right, so we're gonna mix this up. And like I said, you can absolutely add a little bit more mayo if you feel that it's too dry. I may come back and add a little bit more, I don't know yet. But this is kind of how I do it because you can't take it away. All right, now let's add the rest of it. Make sure you clean that bowl out. I'm actually going to put all this back into this bowl when I'm done. Oh, I got it on the handle. My goodness gracious. All right, let's get the last of this out. Okay, let's mix this up. All right, my friends, I think I'm going to add just about a half a teaspoon or tablespoon of mayo. Just a half. Make it a little bit more wet. And that is it. So roughly about 2.5 tablespoons of mayo. Like I said, I just prefer to do less and then go add a little bit more just in case. There we go. And there you have it, friends. Look at that. Delicious, delicious. All right, I'm gonna put this in the fridge for about an hour, and then I'm gonna come back and make my lunch, and we'll do a quick taste test then. All right, my friends, this has been in the fridge for about an hour. I just wanted the flavors to get all meshed up together before I have my lunch. I have some mixed spring mixed greens here that I just want to use up. So I'm going to put mine on a bed of the spring mix because I need to get this used up before it goes bad. But you can absolutely put this on toast, a bagel, a sub roll, or just eat it just like that. You don't even need to put it on anything. So let's go ahead, plate this up, and we'll do our taste test. So I have my greens here. I'm going to take a nice big scoop and place it right in the middle. Perfect. And then I'm just going to top it with a little bit of Mexican cheese. And there you have it, my friends. There you have it. Let's do a quick taste test. All right, my friends, here we go. Let's do a taste test. Can't wait. Oh, this is so good. Love this. So delicious. Like I said, you can eat it just like this. Put it on a bun. Nice kick from the jalapenos. Delicious. Oh, love it, love it. One of my faves. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget, hit that little subscribe button. And if you haven't already, please check me out over on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and TikTok, as I am active on all those social media sites as well. So friends, thanks so much. I do appreciate you joining me, and I will catch up with you next time. Bye.